My name is Reverend Dale Brown, and I get to be one of the pastors on the Community Church at Ocean Pines and Trinity United Methodist Church and Bates United Methodist Church's cooperative parish. And we welcome all of you and others in the name of Christ. I want to tell you a story in this second part of the things that happen to pastors and things that happen to preachers and how they will relate to all of us. I want you to take a little trip with me. And our trip takes us to Charlotte, North Carolina. And there are two boys there, and they're farm boys. And they'll do anything they can do to get out of work. And they noticed in town that a tent was being put up. And they knew that that tent was there for a revival meeting, a meeting of a preacher and churches, that everybody would come together and hopefully people would experience salvation and that everybody would grow spiritually. So one night they decided to skip away from their chores on the farm and to go to the meeting. And when they got there, the place was packed, and the preacher was Reverend Mordecai Ham, who was a well-known evangelist, and he was a great preacher. And so the two boys ran in and ran around, checked everything out, and they were getting ready to leave, and they were looking for a seat. And then they couldn't find a seat, so they got ready to leave, and an usher grabbed them, not in a hard way, but just stopped them and said, "We've got 2 seats right here for you young boys." And that night something spectacular happened. One of the young boys was a little boy named Billy Graham. And we all know who Billy Graham is and how he went on to evangelize the world. And the other young boy was Grady Wilson. And you might not know that name, but Grady Wilson was the organizing genius behind Dr. Graham's crusades and made sure that everything went well and was planned and organized and such. The real hero of this story is not Mordecai Ham, it's not Billy Graham, it's not Grady Wilson, it's that unnamed, unknown usher who noticed 2 boys in need of a seat, and because of that changed the history of the world and of the lives of many people. Sometimes we feel as if we're like that unknown usher. Nobody sees the work we do, but God does. And we don't know the outcome, the long-term outcome of what even a simple, small action done for God can, the impact it will have. One of the things that we have to keep in mind is this: anything done for God with right heart and right intent is valuable and worthwhile. So praise to that unknown usher who grabbed those 2 boys and sat them down in the seat and allowed Grady Wilson and Billy Graham to come to faith in Christ. Just think of the impact he's had, even though we don't know his name. Have a great day.